Hey guys, it's Kevin. Today we're going to fix this 034004. If you contact Epson, they're probably going to ask you to buy a new printer. Let's see if we can get this thing fixed without taking out a second mortgage to pay for the new printer. Here's Abby.
Hey guys, it's Abby. So we have our error here. It talks about paper jam, but there's no paper. So took off that side piece because it was making a weird noise every time it got to that left side. And here we see there's our rotary sensor snapped in half. So that's pretty weird. Wondering why. Probably got dropped or something and it hit pretty hard and probably just snapped in half. So I'm going to go ahead and unscrew that screw on the bottom of it. It is going to have a FFC cable that is attached to the main board. So go ahead and take that FFC out of the main board before pulling it off. Here I have another rotary sensor. This is from a different type of printer, but it will work because all we need to make sure is that it has 4 pins so the FFC cable can match up.
I'm going to put a link to the rotary sensor above. If you could just click the upper side of the screen, you're going to get at this page. Basically, just choose the pin numbers. So today we have a 4-pin black, and you can see the picture change to 4-pin black and give you the measurement. We don't have that long one, so today we're going to use this N18 smaller one. As long as the pin number matches, you're good. By the way, if you need a cable, I assume you don't need cable, but if you need a cable, just go search for 4-pin flex cable for Epson on the top menu. You're gonna get this one.
So it doesn't look exactly the same, but here we go. It will work. So taking off that FFC cable, and we need to put it into the new rotary sensor. Make sure your pins line up the correct way. Okay, and here I want to fit it back on, and I'm going to go ahead and give you a little bit of a preview as to what goes on here. So I did not have it lined up perfectly, and it wasn't able to read the encoder disc, that paper feed encoder disc. So here I am. I still got it to stay, but also one thing that I noticed when I was doing this was if you screw it on too tight, it will make it to where that encoder disc won't be able to spin. So that's where I was kind of checking that to make sure that I didn't do it too tight when I screwed it in. So now that I have it on there, go ahead and plug in your FFC cable to the back of that main board. And here I'm powering it back on. I lifted it up so we could see when it gets all the way to the left side of the printer. So I sped it up and it went, and then it still made that noise. It stopped and made the noise, and I got that insoluble paper jam error. So I took that side off and I wanted to see what would happen, and it came over and spun and stopped. So here's where I noticed, when I looked at first, I saw that there was a little red light in that rotary sensor, and I thought, okay, maybe it's not picking up, it's not reading right. So I adjusted the rotary sensor a bit better so it could read the encoder disc, and then I readjusted it, and now here I am running the printer again, and now as you can see, the discs are running smoothly. So that's good. And here I am, I'm just going to point. So this needed to shift up a little bit, just so where that disc goes, it can read those little notches on the disc as it spins. So plugging it in one more time, and it didn't need to go because it was good in its spot. So happy printing, we got it fixed.